Hey style peeps, what do you do when life is a mess? Well, me, I'm heading to the closet to help sort out some of my mess. And that's part of my mess right now, so let's talk about it. Stay tuned. So thanks for sticking with me. I'm Liz Kleba from Closet Play Image, where we are all about bright ideas for your style and your wardrobe. And if you follow me on social media, elsewhere on social media, because this is technically social media as well. But if you follow me elsewhere on social media or read the blog, you know that we are in a season. My mother lives with us. She is 90, and she's had a series of health, I don't want to say catastrophes, but just a really serious change and we'll say decline in her health status in the past month and a half. And it has been a wild ride, just wild. Up, down, exhaustion, and all of the things, stress, and all the things that go with it. So I've kind of taken a break from a lot of what I do, and even from posting on here on YouTube. I realize I haven't posted in a couple of weeks, but I did want to kind of chat about this mess and the mess, right? So I've talked in other videos, and I will link it, about your wardrobe being a support for you, because not only is it just covering your nakedness like we've talked about, but your wardrobe needs to support you in whatever season you are in life. And right now I am in a wild season. Normally I would have had blog posts all about this and everything else together, but I'm just like a lot of other people out there. I'm just trying to hold it together. And what I decided to do this weekend, because it's a long weekend, I decided to kind of finish up and get together for my fall capsule wardrobe. Now, why would I bother? Well, for me, I need my wardrobe to support me. Like I've talked about, I need my wardrobe to help me as I get dressed each day, because for me, getting dressed is an act of self-care. And I talked actually about that in another video as well. Getting dressed every day for me is an act of self-care. Putting on, even if it's just some lipstick and some mascara, and getting my clothes on makes me feel just a little bit more in control of the chaos around me. And so for me, because that is getting together my wardrobe for the next season, is also a piece of my self-care. Now, do I need to do it for September? Because, well, our weather doesn't really require fall clothing until November or December, because what's fall? But I need the mental shift. I need a change. And what's a good way to get a change? Well, you know, how do we do it in movies? We get a new wardrobe, we get a haircut, whatever. So I'm not getting a new wardrobe. I'm just pulling things out and shifting and changing things around to give myself a change. Okay? And so that's another way it supports me, is it creates some change, positive change that I can control in my life. So there's two. So what have I got going on here? Well, it looks very dark, doesn't it? Probably reflecting a little bit of the darkness I'm feeling, but I also want to make sure that I have enough color to create cheer and color in my life. So I have a whole bunch of kind of pink and pinky tops here, because pink is my happy color. It didn't used to be. I used to have a serious love-hate relationship with pink. But as I pulled together my style board, so this is just something I work on each season. I create a style board for myself with a palette, and my palette is, and you can see this palette is there's not a lot of color in it at all, really. I've got some turquoise, I've got some pink, and then the rest of it, I've got color neutral of teal, I've got grays and blues. Because for me, these grays and blues are very grounding and very calming, and I really need grounding and calming right now. I've got some turquoise and some pink for some levity and some color to help give me cheer, right? So these are ways that it's going to support me in this bizarrely crazy and difficult season. And that's okay, because that's what I need. Is I need support, and that's what this whole thing is about. It is supposed to make dressing for me as easy as possible. Basically, I can grab any top and any bottom here and get out the door. And that's going to help lower my stress level. I have a bunch of dresses in here. I'm not seeing they're really going to get worn a whole lot, but that's okay. I'm I'm hoping to get to church maybe this Sunday. That would be great. It's not necessarily happening the way I would like it to be happening, but you know, there's other more important things on the calendar, which is taking care of my mom. And sometimes that just has to happen. Yeah, organizing all the things is really a challenge. So actually just even pulling this together was hard. I'm just going to say it flat out. It was hard. And I do this every season. I do this for clients with no stress at all, but doing it for myself was hard this time, because figuring out what I need and what I want when you're in the thick of it, you can't see sometimes what you need. You can't see past what's in front of you, right? It can be really hard to just keep stomping on each little fire as it comes up, and you can't necessarily see the help that you need for yourself. So this is kind of where I'm going. Yes, it's a lot darker than I usually do, and that's okay. It's not that I want to feel dark. I just want to feel super simple. And that's what I need right now. Is I need grounded. I need super simple. And so I've got lots of columns of blue here. I've got some columns of gray, and some punch of color for cheer. So I don't know what you're thinking about for fall. I know this doesn't look like a fall wardrobe for most people, but my colors aren't fall colors. My colors, the colors that I wear, my color palette is Sublime, which is a really fun thing to say. Hello, yes, I'm Sublime. So I'm shiny today too. My color palette is Sublime. It is cool, warm, cool, light, and soft. So I've got a lot of cool colors here, not necessarily light, but cool and mostly soft. So for me, that works all year round, regardless of the season of the year. So yeah, let's dispel a little myth, and I'll actually drop a post about that as well. Colors aren't seasonal. The colors that work for you are the colors that work for you 12 months of the year. It doesn't matter what season is happening around you. And I adjust that. So in the summer, I wear a lot lighter colors, a lot more white. And it's odd that I'm not carrying white into this capsule this season, but there's actually a reason for that, because it needs more care, it needs more washing, and I need less worrying about doing the laundry. So I've got some white tops, but I actually pulled out white bottoms, and I usually keep those in all year long, but not this season because I want it simple. So anyway, pulling in, yeah, there we go. So that's what's happening with me. I'm curious what you're thinking about for fall. Post in the comments below. What do you need from your wardrobe this season? How do you need your wardrobe to support you? What have you got going on? What's coming up? What's on the horizon for the next couple months? And what colors do you feel like you want to surround yourself with this fall? Do you like, and if it's fall, granted, spring for those, my friends in the Southern Hemisphere, what do you see for your upcoming season? What do you want? How do you want to feel? Right now, I want to feel grounded. And that's the support I need from my wardrobe this season. So anyway, so just a little kind of therapy in wardrobe therapy. There we go. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending some time with me today, because your time is valuable, and any of it you spend with me is a gift. Stay safe and sound, sane and stylish, and and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful season. Bye.